We're doing it.
Live.
All right. Welcome. What are we in?
Week 23.
Week 23. How
Yep.
exciting.
Goes so quickly.
It is. Oof, what are we in? Third week of February?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Ah.
Our time in El Salvador goes quickly, and just life in El Salvador goes so quickly.
Yeah.
You might think you're coming to like an island or a tropical paradise where life's just slow and chill, but that hasn't been the case.
No.
It's been full on.
Mm.
But I guess we're really active in what we're doing here. Like we're excited about it, and the people we meet and the days that go by just boom, like lightning.
Yeah. All right.
Okie dokie.
Let's get going.
I'm going to do some events that are coming up. So if you haven't already, please join our newsletter because we are going to put the details for the events that are coming up for the end of the month. The end of the month, we have on the 26th of January, the My First Bitcoin meetup, which will be in San Salvador. The 27th, we've got the Bitcoin Beach meetup, which will be in El Zonte by the beach. And then on the 30th of January, we've got the Max and Stacy event. We're still waiting for the details in terms of booking tickets and who's going to be there.
Yep.
But we're excited about that. And then the 3rd of January, there's two events that you might want to stick around for if you're coming down for this. The Escape to El Salvador Bitcoin Embassy is having a meetup in the garden, which we're going to go to. And Gladys at the Bitcoin landing spot is going to have a property meeting in the evening. I think I need to double check the time, but it'll be in our newsletter.
Yeah.
So if you want to know about any of the cool things that are happening in El Salvador, the end of this month is going to be the time to check it out. So we've also got a new newsletter. So it's going to change for a lot of people this week because the old system has been closed by Twitter, and so we've moved to Substack. Anyone who knows what that is, you'll be excited because I'm excited. And I'm just going to go over our sats shout out because we had an awesome week of Bitcoin Satoshis to our Bitcoin Lightning wallet. So 3 days ago, we got 10,000 sat donation from somebody. Thank you. We got 194 sats from somebody, which is awesome. Then we got a huge 500,000, 500,000 sats from John Bryn. Thank you very much, John.
Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate that. That was awesome. We've done quite a bit of communication with John. We're really enjoying everything we're talking about. He's really excited about coming to El Salvador, and it's cool. It's cool to meet these awesome people. We really enjoy all these people that reach out to us. So thank you. And I'm pretty sure those other ones were from the week before.
What about the wallet of Satoshi?
Oh, okay. All right. So this week we had a really cool upgrade from the wallet of Satoshi, and you will notice this Lightning QR code has actually changed. So this one is actually technically a wallet of Satoshi one this week. We're going to change it up each week just because it's interesting.
I'm just saying one thing I noticed with this one, we can't put our logo on it.
No, so our logo is not on this one. Wallet of Satoshi have their logo on this one.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons we show these QR codes and also these little things down here are because we are showing people how they can use the Lightning wallet to start monetizing their channels before they get monetized by YouTube or anybody else. So if you've got questions about how we do this or why we do this, please let us know because we're more than happy to share and we're starting to create videos on it as well.
And I think the other thing to mention here too, James, is the fact that the money that gets donated or put onto the QR codes actually comes to us, whereas with YouTube, the only 50% would come to us. So
if you use this is a really good point. If somebody uses the super chat in the chat down below, we will get 50% of the revenue. YouTube takes the other 50%, and with the Bitcoin network, we basically get 100% or 99.9%.
Yeah.
And that's a huge difference in terms of what's happening here with the payments. So we're not saying that because we're looking for the money. We're saying that because we want to educate people on the difference of what's happening here.
Yeah. I think that's important. Cool.
All right, that's me.
No, you got one more thing.
I'll do
Just
it.
well, you did mention subscribing our newsletter, so
Yes.
that's absolutely awesome. But one thing to remember about our newsletter is the fact that every month we do a draw,
Yes.
and you get the chance to win a 45-minute one-on-one video call with James and myself, and we can talk to you about anything about El Salvador, Bitcoin, life here.
If you want to talk food, if you want to talk cold plunges,
yeah.
if you want to talk clothes, we've just done some clothes shopping this week.
Yeah.
So let's get into this week.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Let's do it. All right. Okay. Monday. So I'm very privileged. I get to spend Monday morning first thing with a couple of girlfriends, and we do yoga out in our little gazebo, which is absolutely wonderful. We also caught up with, we've got a new Bitcoiner in our community now, and so we went over and tried his bullet coffee.
Oh,
it wasn't bad.
It was very good.
Bad. So that was really great.
Beef back better.
Beef back better. Yeah. Good bullet coffee there. Then we, of course, work. Mondays, James has a lot of meetings, so Monday's a full-on day, catching up, getting prepared for the week, getting set up for the live as well and for the newsletter. And then, of course, we had our weekly live, week 22, which is good. So, awesome. It was a great start to the week. Enjoyed it.
On Tuesday, that's when we received a 10,000 sat tip, which I may have my dates wrong in my app because of, I may do. So there was a 10,000 sat tip. We don't know who that was from, but thank you. We've actually got a video coming out with me showing people how to tip from different wallets. And there's actually some small bugs which I'm going to share with each wallet, because we would love to know who's sending us the tips, but we can't. We've discovered that people can't always tell us. So I'm going to go back to the wallet developers and let them know that this is happening. So
as soon as James does that thumbnail, it's out. It's already ready to go.
I've got to do it. We both got to the gym on Tuesday, which is awesome. We really enjoyed that. We went for an after gym swim, which is always nice and refreshing. And we had a call with a Bitcoiner, and we talked about the opportunities here in El Salvador. I think that was John.
It was John.
That was John. Thank you, John. We really enjoyed that call. That was awesome.
Yeah. No, it is. It's really great to see different minds, people's minds, and what they're thinking and how they're thinking and their processes and what they would like to see or do here in El Salvador. So it's there's so much growth, so much stuff.
So much opportunity.
Yeah.
The land of hope, Bitcoin land, Bitcoin country.
All right, Wednesday. Okay, so thank you, John, again. We're going to be, we're calling out on you today.
You got our attention with all this, all this stuff.
We got a donation of 500 sat tip from John, which is awesome. I got to do yoga again with girlfriends, which is great. We got on and did some work. We also went to the Alcaldía and paid our taxes. So we have set up a company here, and one of the things that you have to do is you have to pay monthly taxes. So we went down and paid in advance for some of those, which is awesome. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Alcaldía at La Libertad still doesn't accept Bitcoin.
Yeah, I asked them though, they got this little hole in the window, and I'm like, pagada con Bitcoin, por favor, and the lady just laughs.
So that was a bit disappointing.
We might need to hit up the mirror again about that one.
Yeah, and see what's going on. We also, here there's so many little clothes shops or stands, and to be realistic about it, they're not, majority of the clothes stores here are not new. They're all they've sort of all come down, I would imagine, from America, so secondhands, and they've all been cleaned up and then put into some stores. But you're getting some good bargains.
Yeah, you know, branded clothes.
And good branded clothes, and a lot of them maybe, or some of them are new, but not, not necessarily all of them. But it was great. So we got we went clothes shopping.
Yeah, we had a crack at it. Pretty funny. Good experience. We made friends with the shop owner.
Yeah, unfortunately he didn't accept Bitcoin, but we will keep working on that.
We tried to tip him in Bitcoin after we paid. That didn't happen either. We tried really hard.
Yeah. And then the current, as James mentioned earlier, we have been working on a sort of an educational video. So in regards to our QR codes and things. So we that will be going out hopefully tomorrow, and so I spent time working on that. We both went to the gym again, which is good.
It was really good.
And then one of our neighbours had a very sad looking papaya plant.
Yeah.
And we saved it.
he'd grown it from seed, which we were really impressed with, and it's quite tall. Like this papaya, we should have taken a photo for our photos on the side there. I don't know why I keep pointing. I'm really confused with my photos today, but it was about that tall. It was pretty good, and so we've repotted that, and we're in the process of rescuing.
You're rescuing it and getting it going because it'd be really great to have a papaya.
And how many pineapples have we got now?
We've now got, we've got 3 planted. We've got another one growing and that's already got roots on it. So I'll plant that soon. Okay. And then we've got another one I'm ready to cut and get going as well.
I'm going to do a Snapchat and put it on the shorts for our pineapples because it's getting crazy. A lot of people are quite impressed with our pineapple little farm that was started. Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, but pineapples will only produce 1 pineapple per season. And so I'm thinking we're going to need a lot of pineapple plants.
Yeah, we're going to be pineapple farmers.
When we pretty much have 1 pineapple per week. So, we'll work on that one.
It actually seems like the Bitcoiner thing to do to grow pineapples.
Yes. So, so it's quite fun. You're right.
Thursday, a lot of work. And we actually shot off to El Zonte, to one of our favorite cafes, Canigwe, to interview the owner-operator, Ollie. He's a Canadian he was here before the whole Bukele thing came in, which is really awesome. So he was coming for surf, and he set himself up with a nice little cafe, which is really cool.
We really enjoy it.
So we're going to publish that video maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So keep an eye out for that. And Thursday we also have salsa dancing, and I was giving our poor salsa dancer a hard time for not accepting Bitcoin, and one of the students overheard us talking about Bitcoin. So she actually said, "Oh, do you know of a Bitcoin meetup I could go to?" And we mentioned that we had a Bitcoin barbecue coming up. Yeah. And then we left and went to a Bitcoin barbecue.
Yeah. That's true.
Oops.
But it was a bit different.
It was a bit different.
A bit different. Yeah. So that's right.
Different invitation vibes.
Yeah.
All right. Saturday.
But we had a great Bitcoin barbecue.
Yes.
Did you put the fish in there? The empty fish?
Oh, there is. There's a photo in the photos of the fish that we had in the barbecue. Yeah. Thank you, Ronnie, for inviting us round from My First Bitcoin. It's his t-shirts there. Yeah. Oh, there's the fish.
And there's the fish. He had amazing. He had different meats, and then he had this huge fish. And seriously, it got eaten.
It was awesome.
It was really good. He cooked it really well. So that was really fun. And that's what you see here, especially in I think El Zonte, the Bitcoiners there, they quite often on nearly every night someone will be having a barbecue. Yeah, so they will meet up and go around and and hang out.
So there's actually a couple of photos in here as well. The one's of a pink soap and the other one is of a rock. And awesome. those were gifts from the Bitcoiner that we met at Salsa, and she makes these awesome rocks here. Down. Here we go. And she puts like little quotes and bits and pieces on them and leaves them to be discovered. And it's quite a cool little hobby that she has. I can't quite get that to focus, but we're going to move on. Yeah.
So that was really cool. Okay, Friday. Friday. Okay, I got to do yoga again. So I do yoga Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. It's perfect. I then went out for lunch with some Bitcoin wives, would I call them?
Bitcoin ladies,
Bitcoin ladies, my yoga friends, and as it was one of their birthdays. So we went to Canigwe and had a really lovely breakfast there.
Without me?
Yeah, without you.
It's okay.
I didn't even bring you anything back. No.
Rough.
I know. Yeah. But it was we had a beautiful, beautiful breakfast. And I actually got some really good honey there from down there too. It still has got the wax in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in the fridge. You haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't told me that either.
No. So I bought some of that. I paid with Bitcoin, and the lunch. The breakfast was Bitcoin paid as well. So
he's got a whole secret life going on.
Of course, we carried on working as we still do work. Well, we still do work, and then we went to the gym.
Yes, we did.
So we had a few days at the gym.
We did. We have had a few days at the gym. Well, it was something that we really wanted to push on. Yeah. Now, was it Thursday? We missed something that we did. I just realized.
Oh.
So do you remember when we were walking back from Canigwe, we stopped in and saw Harado?
Yes.
So in El Zonte, there's actually a lot of little cafes and startups in there. And Harado is a local guy who's lived in the States as well. And he started up a little
Cafe,
juice bar.
a Wilder. It's called
A Wilder.
Yeah.
I've got some stickers somewhere. I need to grab some. And he does juice bar basically with some like good healthy food bowls. And so we stopped, and he was there, and we're like, oh, let's grab a couple of juices and have a chat.
Yeah, he did actually a really great watermelon drink, and they actually put the whole lime into the skin and all.
Yeah,
I'm telling some trade secrets, I'm not sure, but it was really good.
Highly recommended. Yeah, really refreshing.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's not accepting Bitcoin yet, apparently.
Yeah, but he will. He will. Yeah. So no, so that was that. I forgot we did that.
Yeah, we forgot that one. We need to add that in. All right, Saturday, we went off to the Mercados.
Yes.
Which was always a good experience. We always enjoy meeting all of our local vendors, having a chat, practicing our Spanish, seeing what's going on. We purchased pupusas. Still no Bitcoin. We purchased coconut.
Before we pass on, we had to also go back, and James has a trick on how he tries on his pants. So he doesn't try on pants when he's buying them. He puts them around his neck, which and the waist is what works.
The distance around your waist is meant to be the same as the distance around your neck, and it's actually very close. Yeah, I was probably just, I don't know, I might have got a bit fat down here or something. So we'll see what happens. Well, something like that. So anyway, we went back and we had a chat to the guy. He was awesome. He exchanged the shorts for us. And then we actually went to the store next door as well and grabbed an awesome shirt. So that was cool. Yeah,
that's really good.
So we stopped at Marlene E. Cocos. You can find her on the Bitcoin Beach app on the map, and bought coconut water. And I think there's a photo in here of Nicki chilling out while Oscar opens some coconuts for us, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then we stopped to buy some soil for our plants, the papaya and our water. I mean, a papaya and our pineapples.
Pineapples, yep.
And we prepared some food to take to the barbie. Nicki's doing amazing with preparing platters at the moment. It's really cool.
Yeah, we had another Bitcoin barbie last on Saturday night, so it was really good. And quite a lot Bitcoiners, we find they're either like real carnivores or they're kind of vegan, really healthy
in one way. Like people are often like whole foodists or And
so I knew this was going to be a big meat one, so I decided to do a veggie platter to share with people
to balance it out. It was really good. It was really popular. Yeah, and it's all fresh, it's fresh fruit and vegetables sourced from the local market, which a lot of it comes from Guatemala. And so we had the awesome barbecue. That was where we received the gift from our new friend Elizabeth, which was awesome. Thank you very much. And I noticed the photo of the stone came up just before. Then we, as a group, we went down to the beach and we watched the sunset together, which was really cool.
Really lovely. Yeah, really. I think there's sunset. I can't remember if you put a sunset picture.
There is a sunset photo in there. And then before I get to that, I had an awesome, just a random Bitcoiner come up and go, "Are you James from Nicki and James?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And he's a the Salvadoran family, but he was born and grew up in the States, I think, but his parents live here. And we had a great chat. It was really cool. He's really excited about coming down from Texas. And I was like, man, I hear Texas is one of the best places to be, but he wants to come here. So it's cool.
Yeah, I missed out that I was hanging out with some girls.
Yeah, you were down on the water.
Yeah.
And caught up with family. Did we ring our family? Did you ring your family?
We did. You had a big chat with Jared, and then I had a really lovely chat with my son Travis. It was really nice. Good. So we both did a family chat.
That was good.
So, which is really cool.
Needs to happen.
Yeah,
which is awesome. Sunday,
right? Sunday we actually did do some work because we needed to catch up on stuff, and then one of our fellow Bitcoiners had a birthday last week. So the gift that we gave him was an ice bath. So you will see there.
Oh, yes,
it's a perfect photo.
Right his skin is burning red from the ice. That was awesome.
So we had we've got a big old tub out the back there, concrete tub, and the five of us all had an ice bath, which was brilliant.
Yeah.
And that was just it's amazing for me, the change of my energy. Like feeling a bit funny and stuff. But yeah, having that ice bath was huge. Just like major change in energy.
It was really cool. Yeah, that's the second time we've done it down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this time we spent $21 on, I think, 14 bags of ice.
Yeah.
It melts so quickly in the water once you put half a dozen bodies through it a couple of times, and it was quite impressive. But it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then we just all hung out and just, you know, sort of chewed the fat, talked about 2023 and the exciting adventures of what's going to be happening here in El Salvador. And, you know, it's, everyone's got a really good feeling of what's going on and what's happening here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our neighbours, they collect cats, and not that collecting cats sounds unfortunate, but they had been given a little kitten.
Well, they'd rescued a stray which kitten. Was looking very
and it didn't survive. So James went and helped bury that, and we caught up with family then too. And then we caught up with family. I did. I caught up with Chalice, my sister. So awesome. So I hung out on the hammock catching up with her.
Yeah.
So, it was good.
It was very good.
Really great week.
Yes.
It goes really fast. We may not have done a huge amount, but we did when you look at it.
Oh no, we did a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. We squeezed a lot in there. And this week's also another busy week all lined up, which is really good. And
we got lots of videos all processing, working through, getting them all ready to get out and launch. So make sure you keep an eye on those coming out. And we are doing a lot more educational videos just on, you know, things that we get asked questions about, and how do you do this or how do you do that? Yes. And so we're putting together, there's quite more technical putting them together to make them interesting, but we are putting those together, which is really cool. So you'll see more of those come out.
The next video may look a little bit boring,
but it's good, because if you want to earn, which way am I going that way? If you want to, you know, earn money through these, then you're going to have to watch that video.
Yeah, it's quite easy once you learn how to do it, but it's not just for the virtual world. If you own a shop, or you know someone who owns a shop, these QR codes are actually super useful. We've got a video on this video of us paying at Chirito Cafe, who we love to get the coffee from Chirito, and he puts one of the QR codes on his shop so people can pay while they're waiting just by scanning the QR code. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, really easy.
So
all right, that's our week. So if we've got any questions, I haven't looked yet.
There's a couple of things going on there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that the I don't know what I was going to say there. We're going to flag it. I'm going to move on to the questions. Yeah. Let's do the questions.
Okay. Jose. Hey. I'm glad I'm here with you, Shares from New York.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. And what's he got? And what is your experience of living in El Salvador?
Yes. We live in El Salvador.
We do, and our experience. Well, watch the videos. Our experience. I mean,
we have a really good experience.
We do.
We came here with no expectation other than to be able to live into our life of freedom and Bitcoin. And like our channel, Life in Bitcoin is what it's all about. So we love the things that we do here. Like we love going to the market, building relationships, exploring the country. We enjoy talking to people about Bitcoin. This whole social media thing is new for us, but it's become quite a fun part of sharing what's happening here in El Salvador. So great question. Thank you. It's it's good to have to actually verbalize that and express it. We enjoy our life here, and even though it's busier, but that's because we're excited to share what we're doing. And
that's the thing is, I suppose we're putting that busyness onto ourselves because we're wanting to put stuff together to show the rest of the world, show the country, show our friends and family, you know, what it is like living here. And and Bitcoin and how it's working. Too.
It's not perfect, but credit cards weren't accepted straight away, so same thing.
All right.
Okay. Michael. Kia ora, Nicki and James. Whoa! Just for anyone who's not familiar, kia ora is a New Zealand Māori term for hello.
Hello, yes.
Kind of like buenos dias or buenas tardes. All right, or g'day, mate. Yes. I've recently followed your Twitter and subscribed to your YouTube channel as I'm a BTC maxi. Yes, excellent. You're talking to the right people in the right country right now. Just saying hi from Melbourne, Australia. I'm keen to visit El Salvador soon. Awesome. Let us know when you're here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's a lot of Australians here, which is really cool.
There are.
And we'd love to see more New Zealanders here.
Yeah. But he may be an Australian.
What? No.
I know he's got Kiora, but
could be. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
No, thanks for reaching out, Michael. And yes, seriously, if you come, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Michael Nehemias. It's a good thing that you love El Salvador, my country. Thank you. Yes, we're having a good time. We're enjoying it. Can't complain about the weather.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the fruits and the people. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful country.
Yep. Eddie, howdy, guys. Hope your week is off to a good start. What's your take on Bukele's announcement of El Salvador hosting the next Miss Universe? Oh, awesome.
I don't know what I think about Miss Universe things as such, but I'm not going to go down that track. I think it's amazing that, it's only the second time that El Salvador is hosting such a huge event. I mean, it's a worldwide event and it's massive, and El Salvador is getting to host it again for the second time, and the first time was years and years and years ago. So that is pretty impressive that they have secured Miss Universe here.
Just on that note, in terms of El Salvador securing big events, they've got the World Surf League coming again this year, and they've also got, I think, the Surf Champ.
Yeah, so they've got two big surf competitions again here, which is amazing.
So El Salvador is really putting itself on the world stage in terms of events. I think it's it's part of the marketing and the rebranding of the country to try and show that it's safe. Later this year, there's also the Bitcoin conference, which these things are big events which are going to attract people. It's good.
And the other thing is now that he's extended, so the tourist visa used to be 90 days, he's extended that to 180 days now, so that's 6 months. So you can come to that the surf competition, and then you're going to be able to be here for the conference if you wanted to spend that time, which the amount of people who come for the conference extended their trips anyway because they were having such a good time. So I think it's really amazing, that you've got this ability now. You don't have to travel all the way back home if you had the funds to stay here.
Yeah. So if you're coming for conference, at least the week afterwards, and potentially the second week after conference, is still a big networking opportunity. Even the week before. So if you book 3 weeks to come, but as Nicki's saying, just come for half a year. It's easy.
August Allen, is it easy to open a contract business there? Now, August, I think you have been contacting us in regards to concrete, but please, I apologize if that's not the case. I was going to take a photo for you if you are that person. Today we've got a big construction, a big house getting built over here. And it's double storied, and the concrete truck turned up. Now, concrete comes in big sacks. Generally, and it was all the gravel and then the concrete sacks, and that's what was getting delivered to build this house. But I just thought I'd let you know. But I think it all depends on what kind of contracting business you want to open up here. But yes, we'll set up a company. So I'm
going to say it's relatively easy, especially, New Zealand wasn't hard. You just basically go and pay $400 for a registration, and away you go. Here, if you can speak Spanish, it's easier.
Yes. There's a few more regulations you need to do, and you need to actually have an accountant, and you've got accountant costs to set up the company and things like that. But if you've got connections and you're good at what you do, then I know, and I see that you're saying, yes, you are the contracting person, then yes, I think, the building that's going on here is amazing. There's so much happening.
You won't have a problem.
No.
The country is currently in growth mode, and I think the 180-day extension is actually testament to that, because Bukele is now making it easier for people to stay longer, in my mind, to help with largely with the visa application process. Because now, while we're applying for the visa, we had to apply for an extension. It was just part of the process. Anyone who comes in and starts applying won't have to do that now.
No.
It takes a whole couple of days
Yeah.
out of your schedule in terms of having to go through that process.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think it's positive. If you want to come and start a business, it's easier than you probably think.
Yeah. Slim, I'm glad the government is doing something about the crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's good that people can have a safer environment. And I know there's a lot of controversy around it. We know it's a hot topic, and there's pros and cons to everything. And I mean, the average person wants to live in safety, and the average Salvadoran that we speaks to is happy about what's happening. So that's great. Yeah, awesome. August, cool. Thanks. Yes, you're welcome.
Not a problem.
Hopefully that's helpful.
Yeah.
We're not contractors, but other than international contractors, but
yes,
not local like hardware contractors.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much
it.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to say anything about, I don't know, tips or stuff? Or I can say one while you're waiting and thinking about it.
Oh, right.
So
yes.
for anybody who is watching today and might be a regular person, these little things that are popping up, these are the Lightning URL email addresses, and they can be used inside the Lightning apps to pay people. Now, I decided to put these on as a demonstration to show people, because you might normally see them as a Twitter address come up and be like at njelsalvador at Twitter. I wanted to try and start the trend for cool things like the LN QR codes, the LN URLs, which will pop up down here in a moment. And if you go into our description, you can also see like web interface links and also the LN URLs, which connect with services such as getorbi.com, which is a free service that anybody can sign up to today and start accepting Bitcoin on any social platform they like.
And I think what's good about these is the fact that it's not just El Salvador. You can use this. You can set this up anywhere in the world. So you could have like a market of, you could, sort of a country market. And if you're wanting to go, well, rather than use cash or credit cards or things, you can start accepting Bitcoin.
Yep.
And what a great way to, and it's like cash. It works like cash.
Yep.
You can start doing that, and I think that's amazing.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a game changer in terms of value for value. Alrighty.
Absolutely. Oh, we've got William. Happy to see you again, people. You two wonderful couple. Regards to you from Melbourne, Australia. Hi, William. Hey, thanks very much for that. Really, yeah. Love your kind words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great to see some people from down under on our chat. Thank you.
Is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Oh, was there any other thing? Life in El Salvador? I think I'm just going to go keep stacking stats.
Yeah.
I think that's something, even though I know it's Bitcoin, but,
the price. Yeah. Well, the price has run up over the last 5 days.
Yeah.
Up to 21,000 something. That's a pretty big jump. Don't let that deter you. If anything, let it motivate you to dollar cost average.
Yep. Keep buying. Yeah.
There was some numbers that people ran. If you've been dollar cost averaging over the last 5 years, it's better than trying to pick the market.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Thank you
okay.
very much.
Have an awesome week, and we'll talk to you next Monday.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.